is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
We back, man. We back. Speak Your Pieces back. Got some topics for y'all, hot topics, debatable topics, different perspectives from each side. I'm ready to get some back and forth, man. Let's get it.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here!
We're gonna start off with this since these shows just kind of coming back out. Do everybody watch Power, BMF, Snowfall, and Godfather?
Majority of them.
No.
I watched all of them.
Yo, watch no.
I used to watch it before they started doing the spin-offs and stuff, but I used to be a really devout Power fan, but I have missed so many episodes that I let it go. But I do like the show.
All right, for the ones who watch all of them. If you don't watch all of them, just rank what you do watch.
Okay.
I want you to rank all of them.
Okay.
You go first.
No, no.
Oh, go ahead.
Red, you go first.
For
Red,
me?
you gonna go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, you. I'm. Red, you go
Oh
first.
no, I was just wanting to say.
I love you.
I just wanted to give a
I love
disclaimer.
you.
I just started Snowfall and I'm rewatching Godfather Harlem, so I can't really rank right now. Save me for last.
Okay.
I'll rank last.
Okay.
So
I'm going
Snowfall, BMF, Godfather, then Power.
Oh, you gonna have some people.
Power.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm listening.
Because the other three are about actual events. You feel me? Like real shit. You feel me? They're based off of actual people. The last one isn't. So and if you pay attention to it, Tommy is really what fucks me up because you gotta think about the first couple of ones.
That's what made me stop too. It
wouldn't have happened. That shit wouldn't happen. You feel me? So that's it. I like shit that's more close to reality. So that's why I have them in that order.
Go ahead, Smiley.
I got Power first. Snowfall, BMF, Godfather Hunter. That's what I got. Power is just I didn't start watching Snowfall to this year, so I'm kind of like Ghana. I watched the very first episode, and I don't know if y'all remember if y'all really watched it. The very first episode, they had some dudes snorting cane out of another dude's ass.
That's true.
Shit like that. That shit confused the shit out of me. I'm like, this ain't
wow.
Yeah. I was like,
I tell everybody that watches Snowfall from the beginning, I say, hey, you can get past boy raping, nudes, or whatever.
They
you
toned it down a lot after that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So after that, it kind of, I'm like, nah. But I'm a John Singleton fan. So when he first came out with it, I'm like, I watch everything he put out, so I had to watch it. But I was like, nah, that's a little bit too much for me. So just listen to everybody keep talking about. I literally just started watching this around Mardi Gras. I started the very first episode and I went all the way, and I'm all the way kind of. I ain't gonna lie, it's very dope. That first season kind of weird because it's like three different things happening at one time and nothing really connects. But once that second season, that third season comes, it take off from there. I ain't gonna lie, it take off. So it's dope.
Y'all want me to go?
Go ahead.
Mine's Power, Snowfall, and BMF. I ain't watched Godfather yet, but I was on the phone with my homeboy Jesse, dude named Jesse, and he said Godfather's the best one. He said that mother pro.
I watched Godfather, but I only watched the first two seasons. I haven't watched the third season yet. For some reason, it's supposed to, I don't even know where it's at. I gotta go find it. The third season, but I like dope though.
I like Power over Snowfall because I just like acting better on Power.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't a dog, bro. Ain't a dog on Power, bro.
Yeah.
He might be the best character out of all of
them. And then what I was telling my homeboy now, I'm like, because they shoot Power on Star, is much more they could do than they can on Snowfall with the nudity, with the cursing, with a lot of stuff like that they can't do on Snowfall. So what they can't do on Snowfall, so that's why I go with Power. And in 50, I know you're gonna watch this because it's gonna get to you. Light skinned Keisha need a news scene somewhere. I'm tired of seeing everybody get a news scene, but light skinned Keisha. All right, carry on.
Well, spoiler. I can't say the spoiler alert on that. So about that, because if you already know, if you behind on it, so I can't say what happened.
Light skinned
Yeah.
I'm caught up on what you talking about.
Wait,
go ahead.
No, I'm confused. I'm confusing her from the I'm confusing Cash Doll with her. Okay, I'm confusing Cash Doll with her. Yeah, she's a student at Stanfield. That's right. You're right. Okay, that's my girl.
Right,
I like her.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm confusing her with Cash Doll. You're
right.
right.
Don't confuse nobody with Cash Doll.
No, because that's why I said spoiler alert.
Look, nah. Nope.
Look.
Nope.
I like Cash Doll too.
You don't like her like I like her.
That may be a fact.
But anyway, so my ranking would be, so you're talking about the whole Power series as a whole?
Yeah.
Or like Ghost 2 or like the whole Power series
the
as
whole
a whole?
thing. Yeah. Oh, let's connect.
Okay.
That gotta be one.
So for me, it would be the Power series, Godfather of Harlem. Snowfall will be last for me because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen all of it, but it has me intrigued. I'm only on like episode 3 of season 1.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, so that's why I say
if y'all ain't dive in it yet, don't rank them yet. We'll revisit.
I can't even rank it. But out of what I'm like, kind of like Smiley with Godfather Harlem. That's a true story. So. Man, and I kind of, already know the background of it. And I think Forrest Whitaker don't get his flowers enough as an actor.
Agreed.
Because he's
across the board.
Like Last King of Scotland, he played the hell out of that role. Like, I mean,
this nigga Franklin next up, man.
Like, I was like,
hey, son.
Franklin next up.
Son. Franklin
that
is him. He's
the new Denzel.
Franklin is him. Franklin when he flash out.
Oh
anytime
man,
he flash out. It's a great episode.
That's one of my favorite scenes when he in that car. He tell that nigga pull over. When the nigga stripping, oh man, that's one. You can't tell me they one of the coldest scenes ever.
Just because you don't like the way.
That nigga told his homeboy pull over. They got into it with the ops. Told the boy he's calm. Told him calm. He said pull over.
Yeah, so I mean, so it would be Power, Godfather of Harlem, BMF, and Snowfall. Only because I haven't seen it. I'm sure once I watch it, we can revisit this conversation. I'm sure that ranking would change.
What you told that nigga Smiley?
So
we got mad at him. I forgot to. I be watching that shit be jumping up at.
You don't like the way I know that nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker. That nigga did that for. I said, "Ooh, we the chickens."
When they was on that PCP, you feel me, at the wedding.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro,
this nigga ain't even have a gun, and this nigga took the invisible gun. Son, I knew at that point.
That boy is really that nigga, bro. I'm not gonna count. I ain't gonna lie. Lord might not leave that boy. That boy got some talent. Lord might stick this one out for real. She might have found the gold mine on that boy.
Diamond Idris, Damien
Idris, yeah.
Damien Idris
coming out with Brad Pitt. I just seen today.
So you want to watch that?
Say it one more time.
You ain't watch none of them, right?
I only watch Power.
Oh, okay.
Like what?
I don't know. You started talking sex and all of a sudden. I didn't know what was going on.
What did you
say? One more time.
Smiley, don't start. I'm being good today.
Not today.
Today, damn, you heard that right.
You gonna repeat yourself one more time for me?
Hey, hey,
Say it more clear in the microphone.
our number one show would be if we were just to read our group messages.
Oh my God, that would definitely be the number one show.
Right.
I'd be like, man.
I'll be able to come to y'all to make sure anything is straight before I do anything.
Thanks.
But look, I got you. You gotta go ahead, bro. You got
You go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to ask this question since today is Easter Family Day. This is a question I asked at work, and I get kind of like the answers be different. It's a 2-point question. Do you cuss in front of your mama and daddy?
Hell
mama
no.
or daddy? Hold on. Do you cuss and do you call them by their name?
Yes.
Instead of like calling them mama or daddy or whatever.
You want me to
You
answer?
call them.
I guess I feel like I went first already, but go ahead. I'll give you the floor.
Go ahead, Don.
One, no, I'm not cursing in front of moms. Even in my adulthood, my womanhood, like it would have to be a instance where we in traffic or something, somebody jet out in front of me and I might slip, then yeah, but just for the sake of cursing, no. But do I call her by her first name? Yes.
Oh, go ahead. You still talking?
No, I'm finished. I don't know. You saying something about my voice. I feel a weird about it. I'm going to pull it back. Hey, boy, so why you sound sexy, though? Let me put on my radio voice. And now. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Your turn, Stevie.
Hell no, I don't curse in front of my mom. I still get that gut feeling like if I do.
Exactly.
But to be fair, I don't curse in front of nobody older than me. You could be like, I'm 35, you could be 40. I just feel like I gotta respect you. Like, like I ain't about to curse in front of like. I ain't gonna say 40. That's a little too young. I feel like that's my boy.
40, Steve.
But like,
what you talking?
no, but like, no, but like, if I feel like somebody like act older than me or older than me, I'm not gonna curse in front of them. It's just natural too.
Yeah.
And no, I call my mama. Like, I don't play with her like that. Like my mama, she big on respect, and she feel like that's disrespectful if I call her Janet.
Yeah, my situation is just a little bit different, but I do call her by her first name, so that's what I would say. Yeah,
call their mom, by their first name, but not Steve.
Listen, the only reason why I do call her by her first name is because she asked us to call her that.
Oh, okay.
So it's just when I became an adult, like it just was like second nature. But now, if I'm in front of her, I will call her what the kids are calling her. I'm not just gonna call out her first name down the street, or if we in a store somewhere. Like, hey, I ain't about to do that.
What you got, G?
Wait a minute. What's the question?
Oh Lord!
Hold on.
Gave my mama the baby. That's
it. The question is, she ticked you off, and y'all in the store. What you about to call her? What you about to call her to let her know you ready to go?
The question is, do you curse in front of your mama or?
Dang, G, you should have let me keep going. I was going somewhere with this.
Go ahead, G. Go ahead.
Yeah.
In front of my mama, and it's usually if I'm telling her something and I'm angry, but I still say, "Excuse me, mama, I'm about to cuss," and she understands, because my mama cuss like a sailor too. So
it runs in the family.
She understands, but no, I don't call my mama by her first name. Still at 40, I still call her mama. But if she don't answer me, then I'd be like, Karen. So that's the only
funny.
time I would say it. But I call all of my aunts and uncles by aunt this one, uncle that one.
I still do that
too. What I still do this, Miss whoever. Like my friends' parents, they're still Miss Mary, Miss this person, Miss that one, or they simply mama, because a lot of my friends are they've been my friends forever, so their mamas are my mamas too. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's my answer. My spill on that.
So bam. The question is, do you cuss in front of your mama or daddy? And do you call your mama or daddy by their name, or do you call them mama or daddy or whatever?
All right, so tell you this.
It's about to be so
Me
funny.
and Pop cool. You feel me? Like me and Pop, we run it all day. Plus we drink together. You feel me? And I do drink with my mama a lot. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Man, what?
I think I'm crazy. Just but talking back to her, she pistol whipped me. And you think I'm about to sit here and cuss?
I need to call CPS, man.
Getting physical by your mama is
Yes,
wow.
Bruh, come on.
I was
But
15.
see,
I'm glad I'm not by myself on that.
a bad mama from New Orleans, so I get it.
No.
Yeah, my mama from New Orleans. Man, no.
My biological father from New Orleans. My mama from
Okay.
like cows.
Got it.
You know.
Right. But nah.
You need saving, Bam. We call somebody for help.
I want to die. He said,
You know what's crazy about it is?
What?
My mom is like 4'11". I am scared as hell of my mama. I don't dead ass. I only have manners because I'm scared of her. You feel me? I really have manners because I'm scared of my mama. I open up the door. They be having like 13 people walk through the door while I'm holding it because I promise you, I know my mama around the corner just waiting. I promise you.
Childhood trauma.
Boy, when you gonna
PTSD
embarrass
for
me like
real,
this,
huh?
I ain't raised you right. All right, I promise you, I don't play with her at all. My mama was the first woman I ever met that will stand at a car door and look at it. You feel me? My mama had
That's
nothing.
fair.
She ain't touching no car door, no house door, no nothing. Unless she gonna be the only person going there, she ain't touching it. You feel me? She got all them boys and her husband. Somebody gonna open up that door for her.
Somebody gonna get
You
it.
feel me?
Back.
I swear, I can't wait for the boys to get old enough for them to pump my gas. I'm tired of this.
I think that I just hear I don't never hear guys call it. But first of all, no. So the answer for me is no and no. I ain't cousin for my mama, and I'm definitely ain't calling her by her name. Hell no. Hell no. So, but I think that's more of like a girl thing. Like women, I never
Yeah.
see dudes do that. I never see guys call their mama, by their name. Now I
That's
might
true.
hear them curse, but I never hear dudes call their mama by their name. Women are calling their mama by their name sometimes if they feel like they friends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of understand it, but I understand why you do it, but I still wouldn't do it. It's just no way I'll do it. There's no way I feel like it's disrespect, honestly.
Now that you
Go ahead.
say that, if a dude call his mama by her name, he gay.
Do not, dude.
That's
Don't
some
stop.
sassy shit. Think about it, because only women do that. Men don't do that.
I ain't never seen a man.
I never
call their
thought
mama
about
by
this.
their- I never
Dead
seen
ass.
man
A
call
teacher
his mama
told
by
me
their
what my mama first name was. You feel me? I didn't know my mama first name for a long time.
You didn't know her. You just didn't know her name.
Years. Know that
I'd
woman
like to go on record and say no offense to the LGBTQ plus community after
Oh,
seeing
no.
just said
It's a joke. LBK, LCK people. It's a joke.
Elemental P.
We gonna
QRS.
We
I
gonna
swear it's a joke.
They
I swear it's a
gonna-
joke.
we getting canceled
gonna
before
change
we
I got gay cousins. You know, I ain't got nothing.
like the white people. I have
Steven,
5 black
I have a
friends.
black friend.
Yeah, I do it, but I ain't like. I don't be understanding. I feel like I really feel like that disrespectful. I really feel like
I
that
do too.
disrespectful.
I understand why women do it too. Like I 100% agree with you with everything you said.
But but that's what I'm saying. Like that's why when Bam talking about you chill with your dad and stuff like that, I can see dudes doing that with their daddy. You know what I'm saying? I can see them cussing in front of their daddy. So stuff like that. So I understand that, but it's just the mama thing. I don't know. That mama thing. That's real sticky to me. I mean, and my mom, my
I was raised by my stepdad. You hear me? So like, now I ain't gonna lie to you. If you ever see me in the streets, Well, my biological father, I'm very disrespectful. Like my nigga, I just met you, my G. Like I don't even know you like that. You hear me? So we just two niggas, and I ain't gonna lie to you. But Pop, man,
Hey,
I don't play with
y'all
Pop.
want to laugh?
Yeah,
Y'all,
I don't play with Pop.
We already laughing. What you mean,
y'all about to cry laugh.
Oh,
man?
Jesus.
I don't fuck with my real daddy either, man. My stepdaddy raised me since I was 2 years old, so that's all I knew.
Since I was 3, you hear me?
Yeah,
So
so we got a
like
lot
that's
in
all
common
I
right there.
knew. You
Now,
feel me?
I ain't
So
the last time I saw my daddy, I was like 1 or 2 years old. My real daddy. Guess what though? Me and that nigga Facebook friends. I swear to
Could
God,
never.
followed me one day. That
me
nigga
and that
sent me a
nigga,
request one day. I sent it to my mom.
Mm-mm.
Both both start laughing.
all right,
I
so
swear to
look,
God.
I think out the military or whatever.
Yo, he's striking down one day.
I was like, I was on some emotional stuff, and I was like, man, you know what? Dude been trying to get at me ever since I was like 16. Let me holler at him. You hear me? So I went ahead and hollered at him. Now I'm gonna tell you how this shit fuck up. Dumbass nigga done got hurt over there at on the river, right?
So he needs you.
They got like a $3.5 million goddamn settlement.
Dang.
Boy, I ain't about to treat you like white folk. Like he turned into that nigga. Boy, you couldn't even have a ride. Boy, you didn't even have a bike. Nigga, I was
Yeah.
taking your doctor's appointment. You hear me? And you fucked up all that over some pussy ass money. To me, I can't even respect them. Like I seen them the other day. Boy, fuck you. I'm going about my business. You hear me? Like
Thanks.
I ain't even fucking with that type shit.
Well, I guess we 3 for 3 because I ain't never even met my daddy. If my daddy came on me right now, I would know who he
I
is.
was, yeah.
So we all in the same boat.
I would say 4 for 4. I have met mine before. Like, really, that's where I get my musician side from. Because all my mom's family is barbers and cosmetologists. I'm the only one in the family who's into music.
Oh,
And, yeah. And I mean, even with drawing and everything, like, I was in gifted art because he could draw. And I have met him face to face more than a few times, but it's only because I was with the family who reached out to my mom, like, hey, bring the baby, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of thing. Like I'm still cool with all of them. And it just so happened that he would show up, that I would see him, but not because he was coming to see me. He was just going to be with his family members and I happened to be there. So
Right.
nah,
Wow.
I have no love for him. It's well, I take that back. I would never not have love, but is we don't have a relationship at all.
Right,
We
right.
don't.
his
Hey,
jeans strong as
another
shit.
thing
Get
before
respect of him.
every
I
time
know. I
I
guess
was
look, my mom could really say like you just like your damn daddy. Yeah, I
I want to
really
sit
am.
there and say shout out to the only celebrity up here. I done seen you and your people, you feel me? Every time I
Woo!
see those billboards, I think about
Oh!
you. Every time I see the billboards, I think about you. You hear me?
Hey, that is true. That's a huge accomplishment, man. I always tell my students that, and like even the kids went on a field trip recently, and they saw the billboard and they was jumping up and down. Look, look, look. So yeah, it's a big deal. I definitely feel. I thanks for the love, bam.
Well,
Look
I
at me.
mean, I know my dad. I have his last name, have his initials. So
I'm
we have a
jealous.
relation.
I'm just
We
kidding,
have a
sir.
relationship. We have a relationship, but it didn't get better until after my daughter was born.
You know
He
what? We canceling you out for here. You know your daddy.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
This podcast is for the
No.
this podcast is for the bastards.
The forgotten,
Wow.
the left behind, the misfits.
Wow.
Like,
But
no.
let me say, I can also relate because, like I said, our relationship didn't get better until after my daughter was born. So my uncles and my cousins were the examples that I had of great dads, and my grandfather. Those were my that saying it takes a village. It absolutely takes a village because all of you guys
Agree.
had wonderful examples. You had stepdads and uncles and everything that stepped in when others couldn't. But my dad is a great man. I'm not gonna take that away from him. I mean, some people learn life lessons later on in life, and I'm grateful
Mm-hmm.
that that he did, because he is a great man. He did teach me a lot, especially about dating, relationships, and men. Just like Bam Mom said, she will stare at the door. Same with me. I will stare at the door. You gonna open this door. You're not gonna let me walk on the wrong side of the street. It's just certain
Mm-hmm.
things. My daddy was told me, if he does, you leave him right there. And I
Mm-hmm.
have left a lot of dudes right there because for that simple thing. Some women made it, oh, that's a bit extreme, but it's not. This is how I was raised, just like the pumping of the gas. If you in the car and this man will get out to pump your gas, that is just little things like that I just won't tolerate, and that has a lot to do with my dad. So
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to the original
Dad.
Shout
GBF,
out to
the
The
Dad.
only
original
time
one.
like I hated before, the only time I've ever felt like I hated was because they had a woman outside. I was at PetSmart with Prince. Me and him was out there. You feel me? And I'm walking back to my car and I see a woman
No,
changing
no.
her tires. So I'm like, oh man, let me go ahead and help her. You know what I mean? I pull my jacket over there and everything. And he got a whole nigga in the passenger seat. So,
Maybe he didn't know how to tie. I mean, look at me, tie. Maybe he didn't know how to change the tie.
all right, so he don't know, but she got the knowledge. So you
Right.
be the muscle then.
That's
You,
right.
you go ahead and do it. You feel me? Hey, babe,
I
I'm
mean, I wholeheartedly agree with you, but I was just trying to play devil's advocate. But I agree with you. No.
Before we go to the
crazy.
next question, I want to say shout out to my uncle Reed, Alan Reed. That was my daddy brother. He used to come to all my basketball games. He used to hold like him down. You know what I'm saying? When he
Go
was
Uncle
small,
Reed.
he to this day, y'all probably see me and him going back and forth about the Saints and the Eagles. He a Saints fan, so
That's what we.
All right, all right.
I know who you be talking about now.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Uncle Reed. Who that
and we
Uncle
going back
Reed?
and forth, man. That's my
Okay.
dude. Shout out to Alan Reed, man.
Uncle Reed, my new
I
best
had
friend,
my
man.
aunt,
Oh, you have
my
an Uncle
aunt.
Allen too. I have an Uncle Allen too.
I
God
think
rest his
everybody
soul.
got the
That was
Uncle Allen.
that was
I
that was
don't,
my
I don't have my Uncle Allen. I got an Uncle
Allen.
Reg.
Yeah, he
Reg or Allen?
Reg.
So
I got
I don't
an
have an
Uncle
Uncle
Red.
Allen, but I got an Auntie Allen. You feel me? Like he my auntie. But you see,
once again, shout out to the aunties.
Wait a minute.
yeah.
I ain't about to
I
laugh
got
at
that
that.
so
I ain't
late.
about to laugh at that. I just
Like,
want to say Monique just had a thing out there to my shit on Uncle Singers.
mm-mm. Does anybody even watch Monique? Like, I don't even give her a chance anymore.
That
watch
comedy
it.
special was
Yeah,
trash. Extra trash. Fucking
yeah,
trash.
All right.
but yeah.
Worse than Chris Rock's
Whoa,
trash.
whoa, whoa. Chris Rocks was actually had bits and parts that I was like, okay, I fuck with it. You feel me?
Nah.
Her shit was just all over the place for no reason. You feel me? Oh, I'm retarded. Oh, I'm gay. You know, like
Wait a minute.
All right.
What you got, bro?
Next question, man. All right. The marry, fuck, and kill game. We're gonna start with the lady.
Let me turn off my camera now.
Start with the lady.
well, well.
Who
Lord.
would you marry, fuck, and kill? Woody McClain?
Who is that?
That's Kane from
Kane.
Power.
Oh,
I mean,
Jesus.
Kane from
That's Paul.
yeah, Paul.
Paul.
Paul. Da
Bobby
Vinci
Brown.
from All American.
Or BMF.
You know who I'm talking about, Ghana? Y'all know?
I'm over here having hot flashes. That's both of my husbands in my
She
head.
said,
But
And
yeah.
Jonathan Taylor.
Da Vinci
The
from.
football player?
No, ain't that old boy name from Creed?
No, it's Jonathan
Nah.
Majors.
no, it's Jonathan
Yeah,
Majors.
yeah, him, Jonathan. Taylor.
Jonathan Majors. I was at a football player. All right, go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead, lady.
Go first. Down.
Go ahead. Yeah, while I look up these people. I know what the
Okay.
characters' names are. I never know what the real person's
All
name is.
right.
So
Luka
So
Da Vinci from
Woody.
All American. You got
I know
that?
I looked it up. Yeah.
So
And the only
Woody.
reason I picked them three because they the hot topic on Facebook right now. The women love
Yes.
them three niggas.
Because I was about to ask you how you
So
know why would you pick them three, but I'm
Be
gonna
right back.
leave
Let me
that
go.
alone. Go
Let me
ahead.
go.
all
Now
right.
they all on Facebook, cuz.
So this is my three. I would marry Da Vinci. I've been on Da Vinci since before All American when he was in forgot the name of the series he was in before All American. But so I would marry him, and because I just liked how his character is in BMF too. He's more of that loving guy, and he gonna protect those that he loves. So I would marry him. Can I marry Woody too?
Ain't married too. How you gonna marry two?
Look at me as a thing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, because I feel like I could marry Woody too, but I'll go ahead and smash Woody B for the simple fact Kane is Kane. Kane is a dog. Kane was Bobby Brown. Kane played Bobby Brown, man. So Kane, he got that street edge that I like. So I would definitely have relations with him. I would marry him too, but for the sake of the game, he gonna get smashed.
Man, how old is this kid? Like, come on.
And so Jonathan Majors, I mean, he gotta unfortunately rest in peace to him, not in real life, but for the sake of the game, it would be him because he pissed me off in Creed 3. Even though he played a damn good role, he did the role. But in Creed 3, you gotta go, you gotta go. So that's not true.
That man got a whole white old lady that's calling the police on it. Well, showing up, reporting false shit on him, and you gonna kill him? Damn, man.
Listen, look, I'm not killing Woody. I'm not killing Da Vinci. I gotta think for bad guys, So I'm not killing them. Kane gonna look anything. Look, and if any woman who watches this knows, if any woman ever dated a gangster, dated a street guy, they will always protect their women. Period. Always. So I can't kill them. I can't kill Da Vinci. I can't kill Woody because they street guys for their roles that they're playing in recently. So I can't. I gotta stick to the G code with them.
What you got, Dom?
All right, I gotta kill Kane. That look.
Off rip. He didn't even start with the.
Yeah, I didn't.
Wow.
Kane gotta go. I mean, in a real life situation, I would never kill anybody off. All right, but he asked specifically, kill Mary. All right, it's going down. All right, so Kane gotta go. Deuces.
Why you gotta kill Kane?
Because listen, when I was into power, I'm saying into power, but when I was able to watch the episodes, he was on Tariq a little too hard for me, man, and I was rooting for Tariq. I was like, come on, T. Nah, he had his little stuff or whatever, but like he was a bad guy.
You gonna like him now? You gotta
I figured as much because I've been seeing the posts that everybody's been posting, but I have to choose one or the other. So that's the only reason why I'm saying that. Da Vinci is of age, so I smash and dash. I'm just saying, I don't really know these people like that, but I'm just saying.
And niggas ain't shit. I'm smashing.
Man, I'm just saying, like I can't be shit because of that. I'm just saying. You asked me a question, Kirk Franklin. Okay, here's my answer.
When I ask the question,
why? Why do we sing? They sing because I tell them. We sing because he tells us, and I don't pay him a damn thing. All right, so last but not least, I would marry Jonathan because I just, first of all, he's in the same, well, I'm saying in the same age range, but not really. But he's more of an adult. I feel like he has a lot more established. And kind of got his shit together besides what has happened in the media recently with the lady he knows. And that's still under investigation because it's kind of a bizarre situation. It sounds like a bunch of nothing, and somebody got mad about something, and now, one person is the bad guy and the other one is the angel, so I just kind of, that is what it looks like, right? Oh, it's one of those. I got you. So even more so. But I mean, besides all of that, like I just had a real respect for him because y'all know my forte. I like nerdy, goofy guys, and before he blew up into the Creed star, right? He literally was that goofy looking nerd dude that was always in the background and everything, but he still had things established for himself. So I would marry him.
All right. That's
Go ahead,
interesting.
Bam. Go ahead, Bam. Who you got?
Boy, I ain't that drunk. You got me
Wow. Wow. Once again,
Did you see his face? Smiling. Smiling. Look, his eyes spoke before he did. He was like,
What you mean?
it was over with. It's like his eyes cursed before he could.
I don't have enough alcohol for y'all and y'all shenanigans today.
Boy,
I know. Look, I didn't drink all mine. I'm up here trying to eat the pineapples discreetly.
I feel like I just gotta keep saying shout out to the LBGTQ community.
hey, Saint,
Oh my God,
hey,
I'm
Red,
crying.
we gonna get canceled before we get canceled.
Get
Man. Like
canceled,
we gonna get canceled before we
man.
on.
We do not
Alright,
condone
man.
here at the
I'm
Secret Peace Podcast. We do not
crying.
condone
Oh
violence
my
in the
God.
LGBTQ community.
Oh, hell no.
People.
That shit was funny as hell.
Damn, I see why you gotta be starting something, Smiley? Michael Jackson? Hell,
Gonna be starting something.
too high to get over.
Yeah.
That was too high, huh, Bill?
All
Too
right,
low to get under. All right, I'm sorry, Steven. Let me give him the respect.
it's
Come on,
all
come on.
turn. It's all turn. Y'all might want to stretch for this.
Hell no. Let me refill right quick.
Gotta get right.
Let's get these women. Let's get these women out here. And I
Damn.
I don't know how to pronounce her real name, but I think it's Alex Lepre. That's Effie. That's
Okay,
Effie
okay.
from Powell.
Powell.
Paige Hurd. That's Lauren from Powell.
Okay.
And Greta. That's Layla from All American. Y'all know which one was Layla, huh?
Oh yeah, that's
I
my
don't know
girl.
Layla. I ain't
That's
lie. I
my
don't
Oh,
know Layla.
oh, go ahead, Google. You got time.
That's the
Layla
That's
from All
definitely
American?
what I have been doing.
Greta from All American.
that's the
Okay.
twin sister, right?
No, that's
That's the twin wife.
that's
huh?
the music producer.
Oh, her.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
hold on,
bro.
wait, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Why you got all the light skinned women? Shout out to my
Yeah. I had to do like similar, like, you know what I'm
Easy.
saying? Like I had to like I wanted it as close as
the
I think they're
chocolate.
pretty
We
close.
had the
Hey,
chocolate.
no, because all right, so just throw that to Smiley because not even like you hear me, like two of them could die. Oh, like it.
I'm gonna keep it all.
Wait a minute.
If I'm
You gotta
going
think
first,
about it. I like dark skinned women and
Come on, Bam.
like I like a dark skinned big woman. You feel me? Gotta be two something to do something with my little
Damn.
two something to do something, man.
You
You got bars. Two something to do something.
Right.
So I'll start first. I'm gonna keep it G. I just looked up the Layla chick. That's my first time seeing her. She is beautiful though. I think I'm gonna kill. Kill Lauren.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna kill Lauren just because first of all, she like a child to me. I don't know. She seemed like a child to me. Then you know that's like DMX goddaughter.
Daughter,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know. That's a little weird to me. Just knowing. All right. So I think I'm gonna marry. The Layla chick.
He fell in love already.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna marry her.
He tilted his head to the side and everything. Y'all missed that
This is what
part.
I'm saying is though. Effie, we just gotta slide because Effie a whole gangster. I ain't gonna lie. Effie a whole gangster.
Damn, she acting out. I really gotta go back and watch Power.
Man, you could have threw Diana in that mix too.
Ride,
Oh yeah, Diana should have been in there.
Listening to music, chilling, going to a little concert, stuff like that. That's how I see her. But she the realest on the team. I'm gonna keep it G. She the realest. Go ahead, man.
Well,
Unanimous. Oh
all
Lord.
right, here we go. So Marrying, I really don't want to marry none of them. So I'm smashing no girl from All American. You feel me? I'll take Effie out on a date, and if we smash, then cool.
Man, that's not the rules, man. I had to do what you
I
do.
had to do what you gotta be. You gotta.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, then upgrade it. You feel me? Old girl from All American, we getting married. Effie gonna get smashed.
Lord, you got the same 3 eyes.
All right, you feel me? Like,
what about you?
be real.
I'm married, Effie. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas.
Effie
Look.
is the body to your client,
You can tell Effie, man, I need you to get off 40 bricks in 2 days. Okay. That's all she gonna say. She give me no talk back to nothing.
I feel you on that one. If I was a dude, that would have been Effie.
This problem.
Yeah.
Man, she bad.
I like
it tough.
But son, you delivering goddamn auto. Like, where the bricks come in at?
I'm just saying, if I was in that position, I bet if I say have my food ready when I get home, it's gonna be cooked. If we gonna be in the kitchen, no talk back, no nothing.
If it get right,
is she whipping?
Like stir fry.
Right. Then Kane try to slide on. Yeah, you ain't him.
Yeah.
I gotta answer the phone for you.
Kane want Effie on the slick. Real.
He want her bad, and she ain't budging.
Yeah,
real bad.
Come on, man. That's marriage material.
She is a down
That's the definition of a married woman.
That's
like
a down ass bitch.
What you mean? But didn't she snitch on Tariq at first?
No.
She never snitched.
She never snitched.
She tried to kill, man. This girl.
Oh, she did try to take over his market.
She the one.
Yeah, she did, but I mean,
Man, who phone ringing? Damn, take care of that dude. Damn.
Vibrators.
right.
Damn, crazy.
Come on.
I'm gonna probably
I'm mad that y'all couldn't even hear that because that's my other phone. You feel me? So
I'll probably kill Layla.
y'all know I love.
You gonna kill Layla?
Yeah, I'll probably kill Layla because Layla crazy.
But see, I ain't never watched All American.
Oh, okay.
So I just looked at the picture. That's all I did.
She throw, and plus she slept with the crew.
Huh?
I wouldn't be interested.
But she got real life shit though. She had real life shit going on.
Man, she had stuff going on. She had good stuff going on.
Real
I ain't never watched
got real stuff going on.
Yeah, stuff
That
going
girl
on.
lost her mama, and then her daddy ain't really like that.
You got some 3 niggas in the same clique, bro. Same circle.
But they messed with her.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's just I don't want.
You feel me?
He said, "Oh."
You said it like that changed the dynamic.
And I'll put Lauren up.
You feel me? Look, if I know this man and this man right here, there we go. Shit. All right.
So since we saying this, since we talking about this is a good question too. I asked this question a while back, but not on here. Should a girlfriend do wifely duty? So when I'm saying wifely duty, I'm looking at the way Don looking. I'm talking about like the cooking, the cleaning, the making sure he good.
Except for the cooking with me, yeah.
This your try.
I'm gonna do it within the parameters of girlfriend stuff, but am I giving it to him? Like the parameters is meaning that there's limits to this. Like I can't give you everything when we're on the beginning level of our commitment to each other. I think that there should be, things that you should have to look forward to once I become your wife. Also, but does that mean that I'm not gonna be good to you? No, that's not what I'm saying. I will still be good to you. I still will do things for you, but am I gonna give everything that I would as a girlfriend? I would not.
Why not?
So what would you not do as a girlfriend? Hold on, man. What would you not do?
I want to hear it.
What would you not do as a girlfriend that you would do as a wife?
I mean, it depends on the situation. I know you guys are saying cooking and things like that, but it sounds like when you're saying I'm cooking the meals? Like, are we living together, or am I just
Let's say y'all 2 years in, y'all living together.
okay? Number
Why
one,
would you
I a personal choice. I would not live with my boyfriend. I just wouldn't. But that's one thing. But if I'm cooking for the day, I'm gonna hit you up, babe. I cook. You want me to pack you something for lunch? I'm gonna do that for you. But am I just gonna be up cooking for you every single day, preparing the meals and making sure you have food every day? No. But if I am your wife, that's a part of my responsibility to make sure that you have food, the kids have food, and so on. But like I said, as a single woman, I'm not interested in cooking every day. That's just my personal choice. But if I am cooking, or if you happen to say like, "Babe, I really like what you cooked that one time," blah blah blah, you mind cooking again? Okay, I cook it. Or if I'm not feeling it, like I'll be like, "Hey, babe, you mind if I cook it a different day? I'm just really not feeling it." But just as a wife, because you asked, I don't care how tired I am or how I'm feeling, I would just do it because I mean you're a part of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like you would have asked me for a reason, but for me to give it to you all, then I would not.
Before you say something, Bal, let me turn the question up a little bit.
Turn it up.
So
Come on, Busta Rhymes.
I don't want to just say cooking because I feel like cooking is something easy.
Right.
That is something.
So
Like,
I'm talking about wifely duties. Like you my girl. I need you to hold me down like I'm holding you down. So when I'm saying this, I'm talking about like let's say like insurance, phone bills, stuff like that. Would you put that type of stuff in your name for your boyfriend? Let's say like your car insurance. Would you let him use your car insurance or put him on your phone bill or anything like that?
My car insurance. I would let my boyfriend use my car, but am I gonna? I'm being straight up. I mean, that's
So you wouldn't do
you're
that.
asking for a lot. No, I'm just personally, I would not.
Do it.
But no, I am saying I will not do it. But I'll let you borrow my car. You know what I'm saying? If you need a ride, come.
He gonna be on Florida with your car in sports mode. I'm
Well,
telling you.
here's the thing. I mean, if this guy, talking about if this guy is my boyfriend, I mean, he's a good guy. He gonna do right by me. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, if I'm saying that you're mine and you're saying that I'm yours, like we have already established something. So I just the level of loyalty that I believe you would have for me, I believe that you wouldn't be out here acting a fool because I ain't got good sense. You know what I'm saying? And I would act the ass.
Hold on. So all we can't stay together.
Because it's a personal choice for me. I don't want to live with my boyfriend, guys. I don't. I feel like there should be something that I should have to look forward to for the next level of whatever we choose that commitment would be to each other. I don't want you to give me everything as my boyfriend that you would give to me as my husband, because then what do I have to look forward to? You know what I'm saying? I got it. You know what I mean? But I think that
he can spend the night sometime.
he can spend a night sometime.
Oh well, he gonna stay.
In a night bag.
He gonna stay with you.
No. But no, I mean, but also that's a sometimes thing. But like I said, that's a preference for me. I personally don't want to live with my boyfriend. No.
My only problem with that is like when you start consolidating bills and stuff like that. Like how,
if we're consolidating bills, then I feel like we're going to the next level in our relationship. I feel like you are assigning me wifely duties at that point, and I'm gonna ask you like, are we planning a future together? Because when we are like organizing bills and finances and different things like that, I think that that's a different level of relationship that we have to consider. Like, don't ask me to split bills and I'm just your girlfriend, or ask me to start a financial journey if this is as far as you see it going or whatever. But if you are speaking to me in those terms, like financial things or that kind of stuff, I'm gonna think that this is where we're going, and I don't want to assume anything. So I'm gonna ask you, okay, so is this where our relationship is going? Because of my personal choice, I don't want to be wifing my boyfriend, if that makes sense.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Oh, I was just about to ask her. Like, I heard something interesting, and like you're like, all right. So when we start doing,
I am pretty interesting, Ben, but that's what. But I meant. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I know. I held back. I know. Okay, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
But look, check this out, right? So I heard you say that, all right, so if we start doing things financially together and stuff like that or whatever, that it's a next level. But does wifey duties and a title are really, does it really fucking matter?
It does matter. Let me tell you why. Because when you go to school to get a doctorate degree, it matters because that's a different level of professionalism. So don't play me to the left when it comes down to the next level of what we have, because it's important to me and you are important to me. So let me know that the shit matters to you because we have elevated. Okay, what's Sierra say, level up, bitch. We done went to the next level on this shit.
Well,
so
y'all know
yes, it does matter.
Y'all know me, and everybody knows. Like, hey, I'm always gonna be outside the box. This is why me and this nigga up here will argue every fucking day. So,
baby,
we gonna argue. See, y'all over here telling secrets.
Uh-oh.
But like on some real shit, I go to work every day and make sure that I never accept or go to school to do what I do just so I can prove a point. You feel me? I get paid exactly what they get paid. So why should I have to marry someone in the sense of what society believes is marriage or whatever? Because all I have to do is devote my love and actually confess my love to you and claim you as mine. If I do all that, that's enough. I don't have to have all that other shit.
Well, bam, that's why you don't have a dime, because if you want my commitment and my love and you want to commit to me, that comes with the territory. I'm not talking about society standards. I'm talking about dime standards, because that's what's important to me. I'm just saying that this is a personal choice for me. I don't want to live with my boyfriend.
But
so
why not put your best foot forward? You feel me? Like,
I'm not saying, but so that's what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not arguing that my best foot would not be forward. I'm just saying that I would not.
I'm giving my all. You feel me? And if I fall face first, you hear me? I'm cool with falling face first.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give my all. You feel me? So you at least know what I can give, and plus we humans, we evolve.
Right, and that's what.
So when I heard you say that, if I give everything, then there's nothing to look forward to, or whatever. Let's go.
So I was gonna say that I would still give 100 girlfriend%. So I'm not saying okay. So it's a difference. So
of husband.
But that's what I'm saying. So so let's go back. We in two different households. So that's number one right there. We can't say the wifely duties outside of that because we're not living together, because that was just my preference about that. But me treating you great as my boyfriend is not option for me. Like, I want you to feel my love. I want you to know that I respect you. I want you to know that I'm loyal to you. All of those things, yes, that is 100%. But we are talking about a financial angle, like bills and so on, as though we're under the same roof. That's a different conversation for me.
Conversation now, because all right, so Me and Ghana always believe that finances should be talked about before anything else.
I agree.
You feel me? We always say that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, finances, I don't even think about that. That's
Hold
not
on.
even thought about
Finances
when
need
it
to be
comes
talked
to
about
a
for what?
relationship with me, because before I even talk to you, say, hey, we're gonna be boyfriend, girlfriend, that's already established. Like, I'm not
What, finances?
call me whatever you want, but I ain't dating
And
no.
when you say finances, do you mean like you telling me like what you're making, like that?
No, not like that.
So you paying my bills? And no,
Bills.
I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. I'm not saying that that's what you're saying.
I only date women that can take care of themselves. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Why are you saying we talking about finances as soon as you say you're my man?
we gonna talk about that because I don't want you. I don't want you. You gotta understand. I'm from Baton Rouge. I grew up in Baton Rouge. When
Okay.
you get a woman number, and tomorrow you say good morning, love, and she responds, "It's not that good of a morning. I can't." I'm sorry.
That is oh my God, help him.
Hey, everybody that had that before, bro. That shit get on my fucking nerves.
Not every time, man. No.
Man, bro, I hated
That
this.
good
That
of
shit
a
happened
morning
to me
is
before.
wild.
Huh?
I was talking about it ain't that good of a
They
morning.
the worst, bro. They the worst. Like,
No, and don't say it like that, man. Like every woman from Baton Rouge is not like that, dude.
nothing. I'm just, making it. I want you to ask what's wrong. I'm just about $50 short from.
Oh no.
Know your fucking name.
Smile and laughing hard, man. That must happen.
That
The
shit.
funky
That
part.
happens to every dude that shit that happened to. But I honestly feel like women just be trying to see how far they can go.
Exactly.
And to me, I'm like, shit. Well, just holler at me when you get straight. I'm good.
I'd be like, damn, for real?
Yeah.
I'm quick to be like, damn, that's fucked up.
Just pray about it.
Like,
Go.
Yeah,
Go
how do you
ahead,
say that?
ain't say nothing yet. Go ahead, G.
I'm just soaking it all in. It was interesting to see Bam and Dom go at it because you don't really see them,
No, you never see
trying to
us.
go at it. I was just like, oh,
This is true.
good.
It was an interesting dialogue. Yeah.
right,
Good.
Even with the challenges.
Yeah.
right.
I'm gonna be honest. I definitely understand what Dom's saying, but I agree with Bam. If you're gonna do something, don't halfway do it. Like, if we gonna do this, let's say we 2 years in. It's kind of at this point, 2-3 years at this point, you damn near my wife. Like, this ain't just because we call each other girlfriends, boyfriend, and it's not no paperwork saying you my wife. If I'm all in with you, you mine. I don't believe in like titles. You mine, I'm yours. And if you go test drive a car, you're not about to test drive it going 40 miles per hour. And be like, when I buy it, I'm gonna really punch it to see what I got.
Yeah, but Tama, you are a basketball coach.
Right.
Yeah.
Every player has a title, right? Because those titles mean something, right?
But that's 5 different dynamics.
But no, I mean titles matter. That's all I'm saying is that matters. I think that when it comes down to black people in relationships, like we try to say that it's not important because we don't want to get our feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? That if I'm looking forward to this title and you're not, then I'm still in a good position because my feelings aren't going to be hurt if you say no. But like you said, if we going all in, you're my man, I'm your wife, right? You said damn near. So why not give each other the commitment of husband and wife where those things can align, or we can have a plan of husband and wife future or current?
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, like, you can't have a mindset that I'm halfway do stuff sometimes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that that's the part that's being misunderstood about what I said. I'm not saying meet me halfway, okay? Like the song, meet me. No. I'm saying that I will 100% be there, be emotionally there, be a part of the relationship, all of that. What I'm saying is that there is levels to the relationship, guys, and there's levels to, living. All right. And a part of that is when you bring households together. Now you're talking about, okay, how many bank accounts do we have? Do we have a savings? Do we like those are the things that, but this is something that I'm not necessarily having the conversation with my boyfriend about.
But Bam saying, why a piece of
No,
paper got to make you hit the next level?
right. You know what? You know what, Dom? I just heard you. Damn, I'm about to fucking agree with Dom. All right. So look, this is where I'm at.
Okay.
I heard exactly what you said, and when I was talking about evolution or whatever and how we evolve. So, all right. So we did this together for this amount of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we transitioning into another phase when we learning each other at a whole different level. Then yeah, shit's gonna change. So I can understand, like, all right, look, me and you are just cool and we boyfriend, girlfriend going on, you know what I mean, dates and shit like that. And
Mm-hmm.
this is what we are. Now, as it gradually change, then we will gradually change. Even though
Yeah.
I can only give in one stage my 100% here,
Mm-hmm.
100% on the next level is different.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's different.
you know,
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that I would be less than being your girlfriend. I'm saying that I 100% will be invested to whatever degree that means as your girlfriend. And as your wife, that level should be that and then some. That's all I'm saying is that I'm willing to go to that next level with you, but just mixing it all together, I would rather not.
Dom,
That's all I'm
we're
saying.
gonna
What you
totally
got, G?
disagree one day. I promise you. We're gonna totally disagree.
So,
It's gonna be one of these days, you know what? We're
Now
gonna
I don't really want you to disagree with me because when you get in disagree mode, like you are like what is it? Goku when he goes into Super Saiyan. Ah! That's exactly what you are. And I don't want you to have that energy with me, ma'am. Okay.
Go
Yo,
I'm
ahead, go
sorry,
ahead.
Smiley. You had a question. You were asking me
No,
something. No, Ghana.
I was asking Ghana. We haven't heard her talk. I was just
Okay.
asking her opinion about it.
I personally believe, like I said before we started recording, I think effective communication goes into play first to know what are we exactly doing here.
Mm-hmm.
If you are someone that's not looking for a relationship and I'm looking for a relationship, I'm not going to even entertain anything of girlfriend or wifely duties with
Right.
you.
Right.
So but if you're someone that wants the same thing that I want, like you want a wife, I want a husband, we've established what we're doing here, I
Mm-hmm.
don't have a problem with doing those wifely duties because what your actions and your words are lining up for me. So I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with living with my significant other because I feel that's the best way that you get to learn someone too, by living with them.
Thanks.
So that'll let me know if I even want to be your husband, want you to be my husband. I
you
may
out there
not like the
dating?
way you leave the toothpaste cap off. I may not like the way you
Hey,
hang the towels and
you
put the
you probably agree with this, Ghana, but you don't really know somebody till you live with them.
yeah, you
Yeah,
live
No,
with
yeah,
that
them.
is true.
Absolutely.
That's true.
You
hell
have
yeah.
you
I
you
don't
you
give a fuck.
really
Y'all
don't.
together 12 years.
Yeah, I mean,
Who's
and that
damn good
goes for I.
motherfucker?
That's from college days too. Living with
Mm-hmm.
friends and who it ain't friends no more. Like just a lot of things. That I've learned. Over the years. Just finances is a big part of how you handle money. Like Bam said, Bam and I agree on that a lot. How you handle money is a big factor for me. And I'm not saying you have to be the best with money. But if you telling me, hey, I'm not good with money in this aspect, but you are good with money in this
Mm-hmm.
aspect, well, I'm gonna help you get there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're the person that we said that we're going to spend the rest of our lives together or whatever, I'm gonna help you get there. I think that's the beauty of relationships where you pick up what the other person lacks and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mutual
I
benefit.
definitely, yeah, so I just I that's my take on it. So to answer to the shorter version of that, yes, I would personally, I would do those wifely duties. Um, if we've already established where this is going, I don't have a problem. Now, as far as the deeper part, the insurance and the bank accounts, if we've already established that we are getting married, I think we should hold off on that part of it until we're actually married. Um, because it's a lot of, I think it's legally is a lot of other things that are different versus me as your wife
Mm-hmm.
than as your girlfriend or your living partner.
Beneficiaries.
You know what?
I just
Look,
think
Ghana,
that
I'm messing with you like that. I love the way that you just everything that Ghana said.
Really, damn. Look, time out. Ghana literally said everything I said besides she would live with her boyfriend. That's the only difference. So how you act? No, come back. How you? It's all right, damn.
I think I
It's all right.
100% agree with G. I'm not marrying nobody. I gotta live with you for at least a year before I say I'm gonna marry you. Because I understand that us being in two different places and us being staying in the same house is two different people. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
understand how you sleeping. You understand, how you do you make the bed up when you wake up in the morning. I need to know all this type of stuff before I
If
marry
you mop
somebody.
before you leave that fucking house.
Everything. I need to
Man,
know
bye. They don't.
I
Bye.
need to know
I don't like
everything.
woman that. If you can't mop before you leave the house, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I also say this too. I'll add to this. Like, it depends on how we work as well. Like, I work 10-hour plus days. And then your significant other may bam work 40 hours in one day. You know,
Literally.
so I guess it depends on also what you two establish. Hey, my off days are such and such. I'm gonna handle this on my off days. I'm gonna do the
Mm-hmm.
laundry on this. And some people don't even like you to touch their laundry. Nothing against you. I just know
That's
certain
me.
people like to wash their clothes a certain way. Hey, babe, nothing
That's
against
me.
you. I just like my stuff this way, and they don't actually have a problem with washing their own clothes or whatever. I don't have a problem with cooking. I love cooking, so will I do it every day? No, that's not realistic to me.
You heard
But
that, Bam? I said that too.
if I ask you, how many times do you expect me
I
a
like this
week
fake
to
beef we
cook?
got down.
If you
Realistically, how many times y'all cook a week?
realistically about
Oh
three,
no.
If
yeah,
hold
about
on,
realistically
wait. If you're in a relationship with somebody, realistically, how many times are you gonna cook a week?
3 or 4.
What'd you say, Don?
No, mine is a lot shorter now because it's kind of hard to say when it comes down to a relationship because I am in single mom mode and because my job is so demanding, I don't get a chance to cook as often. So we're eating takeout majority of the time. So I'm at the least, well, I'm sorry, at the most, I'm cooking once a week. And
So
that's it.
if you were with someone and they
I
wanted
prep.
to cook, you wouldn't mind that
You,
person cooking
you
for
know,
you?
I would not mind them cooking. I'm just saying that, yeah, because I have rehearsals after school. So even after I have finished a full day of school, I'm not getting out of my rehearsals until after 5:30, and then I have to leave that rehearsal with my students and go to my professional rehearsals, preparing for whatever gig I have for the weekend, and then I'm on my way home trying to help the kids with their homework, and then I'm picking up food so that when we do get home, we eat, take our showers, get in the bed, and get ready for the next morning. So
I wish she was my mama when I was young. I used to love eating up. My mama ain't
You got
never.
McDonald's money?
yeah, but look, I don't feed them McDonald's. It's bad. I hate McDonald's, but like we hit up the little Indian restaurant, get us some rice and lamb and stuff like that. Like I try to still feed them like good stuff.
I could change my name
what
to
the fuck
Drake.
we getting lamb from down here? No. I want some lamb.
Yeah, y'all gotta come to the restaurant that I normally take them to. Like I go to different ones, but if it's during the week, it's probably something like that. Or if it's a Friday, we either getting like junk food, like pizza or chicken wings or something like that. But the people know me by name in there. Y'all
Don,
gotta come.
Look, I'm gonna drop off my niece to the school. My niece to the school.
I love her, by the way. Listen, aside from that, make sure you got this out, Stevie. Make sure you enroll her in Magnus so she can take my classes again. I keep saying that to you. You haven't done it yet.
You know, I got 2 of them, right? I got 2 of them that's over there.
No, I only knew about one. So you gotta put it in the group, okay?
I got Kaylee over there also. Kaylee Delcourt. She's
what
over
you
there.
Got?
So
I gotta, yeah, I gotta see her.
If you see Delcourt, then
I hear them when dismissal is going on, but I haven't. Neither of them take my class, and they should be.
I know. She
my girl step out the line every day to give me a hug. By the way, she like
what you got, bro?
About what?
You got
a question?
Yeah.
I had one more question before we wrap it up, but you got one. Go ahead. Because the question I got, I don't think is like appropriate for this episode.
I got a lot of questions. It's up to you.
Now we could do one more. We could do
one. Smiling.
Y'all want me to do mine?
Oh y'all.
Yeah, do yours, Stevie.
Wait, Bam got
something kind of bouncing off.
Bam say,
oh yeah,
Stevie, you right. You was right.
What happened?
Without Sue, battle rap has been.
I told you, boy.
Oh my god.
I hate battle rap now, bro. It's boring now. It's becoming like
it's not boring. It's not boring, but the fights are good. But the pre-fights are horrible.
Oh yeah, they not even promoting the shit right no more.
The fights are good because I've seen some good fights.
What good fights you seen? What great battle have we watched in a long time, bro?
We ain't watched a great battle, but what the fuck just happened?
Rum and A-Ward was great.
Rum and A-Ward was great. Yeah, Hollow was good.
Against who?
What is it? Sharon?
Yeah, Will.
Hollow Hill Will.
I liked that battle. I liked that battle.
Hate it.
Well, they don't know nothing. They don't know what we talking about. We
gonna say that.
I say free to wave. You know, I go.
Yeah, now what we're reading everything. She don't know what you got, bro.
No, I was looking at something totally different. That's funny though. I was looking at something else.
Don't say this, Smiley.
Bam admitted he was wrong. Wow.
You sure?
Yeah.
Y'all want another question or y'all good?
Too much on one episode.
Yeah, let's do it.
Another question. One more.
I feel like it's just getting good.
We could go to 2 hours. We won 40 in, believe it or not.
144.
Right.
Yeah. But a lot of that was in the introductions.
Right.
Okay.
So we ain't even like buck 30 in there.
Right. Since we talking about like women in relationships and stuff like that, this is another question I had. This mainly for the women, but I'm gonna ask the men too. Women, do y'all ask no, I don't say ask. Is how much a man make a determining factor if y'all gonna be together or not? Yeah. She said yeah.
Hold on.
Y'all saying damn G, like I literally feel the same way.
Look, I looked up at G only because me and I have this same mindset. Because I'm always the asshole. You know what? Y'all just answer the question.
He asked a general question and not a general answer.
That's true.
If she work at Walmart with a fat ass, we can fuck.
That's it. That's the full extent of the relationship.
I think I've said this on a podcast before. I think I've said it in a group chat. Date within your tax bracket and act your wage. Mm-hmm. I absolutely believe that. You know, do he have to make more money than me? No, he don't have to make more money than me. You know, but
I would like him to though.
Yeah, but if
I'm just being honest.
If I make 1,000 more a year than he does, that I mean that's still within the tax brackets for me. Mm-hmm. But like you said, I can't talk about financial stability and financial freedom and other things with you if you're on a Walmart salary. No, just no disrespect to anyone that works at Walmart or anything
Right.
like
You
that.
know, nobody
You
out the
know, but let
automotive
me say that. No
Because I know
disrespect to
some fine ass
anybody
cash
that works
registers.
at,
You feel me?
you know, but there's just certain levels I am in my life right now that I want to take my significant other along this journey with me. And if you telling me I can't go because of financial reasons, then
God,
So
it
let me.
ain't,
So
it ain't even
before
going
Don
because of
say
financial
something,
reasons. If I gotta carry you, you
hold
feel
on.
me?
yeah.
So
I
so
gotta
listen
carry
though.
you.
Before Don, I want to ask: is there a number though? Is there a number like if he don't make this number, I'm not dating. I won't be with him. I'm not going out with him. Like, is there a number?
It has to be a substantial amount for me. What that substantial amount is, I don't.
Hold on.
I
How
can't.
much an hour?
I can't.
How much a year? I don't say an
Oh
hour.
no,
How much a
I
year?
want to see hour. I want to see hour.
50.
Okay, go ahead. 50, you said? 50
How
an
much?
Under
hour?
No.
No, a year.
Oh, 50 a year.
So
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
how
that's
much an
not too
hour?
bad.
How much? I want to hear an hour. You got to make this an hour.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I'm not an hourly wage worker, so I can't break it down by the
and see,
hour.
but
so
that
50
like
a
I said,
year
that
is
goes
like
with a
what,
lot because
20,
I would say
20, 21?
for like
A month.
Bam works in the oil and gas
An hour.
industry.
Hour.
I mean, not a hour. Not a month. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
I'll,
hour.
I'll give an example. Bam works in the oil and gas industry.
It's like
His his
25.
his his flat rate may be $20 an hour. I'm not saying that's what he make, but I'm just saying his base rate may be $20 an hour. But we know Bam work 90 hours in the day.
hmm So he might be making
So
it.
he may be making $100,000 in a year after overtime and all of that stuff kicks in. You know, we know the oil and gas industry is if we know other. I'm just using that as an example. Other places where they allow, you know, unlimited overtime or however much overtime you can make. So your base salary may not be what you would actually make in that year. Your base salary may be 50,000, but that year you may clear 100,000. You
Gotta,
know, so
gotta have a nigga be like, man, I gotta go to work this weekend.
So, G, you
This
Hey,
saying
motherfucker might
Ghana,
leave.
50,000
Let me
enough
get
for
Ghana,
this
you?
overtime.
Ghana next
You'll be in
boyfriend
a
gonna be
serious
like,
relationship.
see that nigga with
You'll
the
be in a
dream?
serious
what
relationship with
you
Got
what
somebody
you
making
say,
50 a
Bam?
year.
I said, your next, your next man gonna be like, shit, I gotta deal with this dumbass nigga. This nigga
Well,
with
I
the
said something
dreams.
before you started. I am with someone else now.
Man, you supposed to say what that
Hold on,
mean.
hold on, G.
Smiley
G,
had
I
a
am
so,
with
question.
someone else
so,
now. He does work overtime,
He work overtime. Let me look.
man.
I'm gonna see
So
him
he
out there
makes
in the field. I'm gonna see him out
substantial
there in the field.
G, G, so you saying that you would date somebody that make 50,000? That's enough.
Okay, let's say he makes 50, I make 50. That's $100,000 a year.
So you
And
cool. I mean,
you
you
know,
cool with it. You cool.
yeah, but I'm saying that if back to the question before, like if we're talking about future and all, we make a substantial amount of money together. Living in Louisiana, I'll say
And
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
living in Louisiana, that's a substantial amount of money. You can, I feel, at $100,000 a year, you can live very comfortable, with living here on that type of income.
So y'all know that at $50,000, you probably talking about maybe about $700 a week.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what $50,000 is. Maybe about seven hundred
So,
dollars a week.
so, all right. So, Smiley.
Go ahead. Cause you gotta look at. Hold on, Matthew. You gotta look at 50,000. You
That's
probably
more than
bring it
seven
home.
hundred dollars a week.
No,
hmm
listen, listen to what
It's
I'm saying.
no. Hey, Smiley, right? You
Yeah,
gotta think
it's
about
about
taxes and
700.
everything.
Yeah, because you
We
gotta
we
look
talking
at.
about
I'm talking
after
about.
taxes.
Yeah, I'm talking about what you bring it home. So you
Oh,
might
what you bring
make
it
50,000.
home? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so you might make 50,000, but you ain't bring it home. Number like 41, 39, 41. That's what you bring it home.
But if this person also has like we're not even factoring into other businesses that they may have. Like they may have things on the side that they're
I'm only talking about what I'm talking about.
oh.
All that though. I'm talking about all that. I'm saying this. This is why I'm asking this, right? I just be watching other stuff, and like when you watch like the dating shows and stuff like that, they ask women like, do we have to make a certain amount of money? You know, some people
Mhm.
might say 100,000, some people might say 50,000, some people might say 80,000, whatever it is. So I'm just wondering, like, is it a number? Is a number that you look at, you be like, look, if he don't make at least this amount of money, I can't mess with him.
Yeah, I guess it all again. It just depends. It's circumstantial. It depends on kids. If he have kids, if he don't have kids, like what type of bills he have, how what his credit score is. He could be making 40, bring home 41,000 in a year. He got an 820 credit score. He can go anywhere and get money. He can go to anywhere and get money, get a loan or anything if need be. Meaning that okay, yes, I may make this, I may clear 41,000 in a year, but I'm not bad with money. He's actually good with money because, or have established credit some type of way. So it's just circumstantial. It just really depends on what that number is. I also feel that a woman shouldn't say a man should make this amount of money if she ain't equally or making that or more.
That was one of my questions too, but
I hate that. I hate that.
Go ahead, Don. What's your response?
I'm the one who gave you. I'm saying that he has to make at least 50 because that's what I'm making. I don't want a guy to make less than what I'm making. It's just a preference of mine. But it's about 900 a week before taxes. I know we're trying to,
right.
before taxes.
After taxes, maybe about $700. You looking at 401k, health insurance, all that type of stuff like that. That's what you're looking at.
Me myself.
Go ahead.
That's
man.
crazy. That's crazy. Is because even though I'm very on, me and Ghana very mindset of how we gonna make money, I do factor in potential. I factor in potential a lot. You hear me? Like, all right, so say you a manager at Walmart, you feel me? If you're a manager at Walmart and you make enough money, but that's not your ultimate goal, and you really working towards making some more money, you hear me?
That's fair.
Side hustles. See, I ain't gonna lie. See, you work at Walmart, you're a manager, you making real good money, and you doing half. Then me and you can work this out. You hear me? But I ain't gonna lie to you. I done broke up with a woman that called me too much. The reason she called me too much because
she ain't had nothing to do.
She ain't working enough.
Got enough work.
And it's funny, Bam. I have the opposite reaction. Like, you get mad at me because I don't call enough. I don't respond enough. I'll be busy.
And
what you got, bro?
What do you do?
Life be life, man.
Mm-hmm.
None of that matters.
You got a response, bro?
None of that matters.
It don't matter to you?
Really, Stevie?
As long as you making some kind of money,
we know it don't matter to him.
I just don't. I don't care about stuff like that. I don't. I'm not.
But don't you think it would make life a little bit easier for you financially? If
I make life easier for myself.
Right.
I don't need her to have a
good
good ass job to make life easier for me. No.
Okay, I understand that, but what if you fall short and she can't help you because she only make $12 an hour?
We was already built to not lean on nobody any motherfucking way.
Stevie,
so some of us don't have that option. We don't look at like
you just said about the wifely duties as a boyfriend, girlfriend.
But
that's a duty of a wife.
Wifely duties do have to deal with finances. Absolutely. Yes, it does.
Yes, we do.
Nowadays, I agree.
Wifely duties is don't say you only gonna do something for me because you're my wife, but you're not gonna do it because you're my woman. I mean, because you're my girlfriend. That's what I was thinking about when he said wifely duties. Like, don't put up what you're gonna do just because you're my girlfriend.
Right.
I agree.
Finances plays a factor in it.
Not to me.
I don't think, but this is what I'm looking at.
No, because people get divorced because of finances.
Molly, go ahead.
Finances is the number one reason people get divorced. So finances does play a role into wifely duties.
But it's mainly because the man not making the money.
Yeah,
that's not always the
case.
I didn't say always. I'm
majority.
What I'm saying.
It's not majority.
But when I'm saying,
big dog.
I don't know because y'all just said, hold on, G and Don, y'all just said that y'all don't want to date a man making less than y'all, but y'all want him to at least be making more than y'all. You just said that, Don.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
It's a preference of mine. Yeah, I'm just saying that this is just something that I would prefer. Like, I mean, I'm not saying. I don't know. It's a strong like. I would rather not.
That's why I
Let me
said
just say that.
And
But
that's
I'm just
cool if
standing
you
on
feel
that.
that. You entitled to feel that way, but that's why I'm saying like majority of the man problems because the man is not making the money. The man is not bringing home the money. The man is not bringing home the money. It's never the woman because
So
if and hold on, wait, because I don't want to say never because I don't want to put the word never on it. I'm saying majority of the time it's the man that's not making the money. The man not bringing home the money. When if y'all doing bad, y'all looking at us to fix the man. Whatever man is in your
Smile.
life, you fixing him to fix whatever problem it is. And
Smile.
I'm saying you in a relationship, G. If you in a
majority.
relationship,
That's how it is. It might
yeah.
not be
If you
you,
in a
but
relationship,
that's just how
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
I
Like
disagree. I'm gonna tell you
I
why I
disagree
disagree
too. I
because
disagree. I disagree.
I disagree,
Because
and I'm gonna tell you
I
why.
date women. And I date a lot of women.
I'm sorry.
But
I
why I
date
say
a
that
lot of
is
women.
because I've ran into a lot of women that have the issue of I've taken care of this nigga for this long. So I know you ain't going 2-3 years taking care of a man and
He's not
it's
saying
just
that's though.
okay all the
He's
time.
not saying that's not
Like,
possible. He's saying, all right, let's say we outside looking in, we looking at this couple that's falling flat on their ass. They can't pay their bills. Who y'all looking stupid at? Y'all are gonna look stupid at the man.
No, I'm not, and I'm gonna tell you why.
oh
Because
man,
most
come
men,
on,
and no,
man.
I'm no. Listen to what I'm saying. No, and I'm saying this because I've seen it. I've seen where men would give the money to the woman, thinking that she is financially stable. She blew the shit. You
Right,
blowing bill money on dumb shit. I'm
right,
trusting you as my significant
right.
other to pay these bills, and
Hold
you're
on.
not. You know,
he
so
still
I
giving
thought
her
you
the
meant
money
always.
though.
something.
Y'all
He
going.
still giving her the
Yeah,
money.
I thought you meant something else, but I will be honest enough to say that if both of us are in a position where there's no income coming in, I am going to expect my man to have more of a plan than me.
Thank
Well, in
you,
that
Kyle. That's
situation,
it.
No,
yes,
That's it. That's all he's
yes.
saying
no,
though.
we
That's
all
all
But
he's
agree
y'all
on
saying.
did
that.
not say
But
Yeah,
no.
we
But
all
that
but
agree on
I do agree with I do agree with Ghana that just me being the hustler that I am, I'm not interested in seeing my man bust his ass by himself.
I
right.
agree with that too.
And
I'm only
I
saying
So
that
agree.
I see
if
both.
it's something that needs to be paid, something needs to be done, then
Yeah,
y'all gonna look at the man to do it.
I
And
would.
like I say, I'm not saying every single time. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
Right.
majority of the time, it's the man that has to do it. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm asking the question. Like I see that question a lot. And I mean, Dom gave a number of 50, which I think 50 is good. I
It
don't
is.
It's yeah.
50 is not bad
How
at
don't
all.
you make
It's
it?
not. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Don't
I
you
can't
make it?
say I don't because I mean, I would
You got
maybe
son,
3 years ago I
just
wasn't making
just
$50,000 a year. I'm gonna keep it real. I
Yeah.
would 3 years ago I was not making $50,000 a year.
I mean, it
You
was
know,
crazy is even as
3 years
at
ago,
Chase,
financial
even at the
independence ain't no
bank when
different
I was
now.
working at the bank, I was not making that much. Like I'm surprised that
I know
this
people
is
that
what I'm
don't
making
make it.
now.
I know people that don't make it, but I know if they apply themselves in other areas, they would make it. So, like I say, I also take potential. You feel me? So I'm okay with taking potential.
Yeah, but I can't take potential to the Indian restaurant and be like, I'm hungry.
but see, the man will though. That's what I mean. The
To a
man
certain
will take
extent,
potential. A lot of the
Ah,
women not
yes.
doing that though. A lot of the women
I'm
not
with you
taking
on that
potential.
one.
Because here's
A
the
lot
thing
of the
with
women just see the number.
potential, I got to make whatever the potential don't bring in, and I got to work in such a way that I have to keep that in mind. Whether I'm a man or a woman, you know what I'm saying? Because there are cases where men can fall on hard times, and if you're a good woman, like it's gonna hurt you to see your man struggle, man. You're not just about to let him hit the struggle bus by himself. Like, come on, I got you. Like, get you
But
something to eat. Like, let's get through this season together. You know what I'm saying? But
any man
I
that
have
I
to
know,
I have to operate in a potential standpoint. Like, I have to cover what's not being brought in and whatever the potential would be, because and I'm guessing that's how it would be for the men. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now,
but that's why I don't want potential.
that's why Dom just said that, right? To hold her man down just in case you fall flat. So back to the original question: would you date a man that's not Y'all agree with me and Smiley.
Hey,
So, but that's what we're saying.
I'm always there.
But that's what I'm saying. If falling off means that at some point that is what you were clearing. Now, whatever is happening, no, that's not what that means. I'm saying that matters. I'm saying that income is a thing to me.
The original question was, would you date somebody that
yes,
doesn't matter in a relation? That was the original.
That was the original question.
All right, so it don't matter if I'm willing to hold you down. And we talking about girlfriends and boyfriends now. We ain't talking about marriage. But if you falling off and you don't got the money that you was making, you know what? It don't even matter.
But what you're talking about is a temporary situation. I'm talking about a long-term situation. I'm not dating a temporary situation as guy, is what I'm saying to you. That's a deal breaker. Like, I don't want to deal with a guy who is still trying to get himself straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just have to be honest with myself. All right. Now, if this person could be the nicest person in the world, that's just something that I would be willing to take that risk on. Like, this person might get one day to make triple what I'm making because of his hustle. But I'm saying that I'm not willing to ride the wave with him initially dating him. No, I don't want to struggle, guys. Like, it's a lot to take care of myself and children, and you're asking me to take care of you too until you get there. I'm not willing to do that in the beginning. Now, if in the beginning you were already clearing what I'm clearing or more, and some real life shit happened to you, I'm supposed to have your back. That's what I'm saying. But coming into it, the answer is no.
Well, I personally feel like if you're not in the position financially to date, you shouldn't be dating anyway. Because let's keep it a book. Yes, I can. I absolutely can, and I will say because we know that dating someone.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Today is old dating
calls. Gonna sit there and say, "Hey, I wasn't making this much, but I was fucking and dating. That's too."
But we're not talking about. We're talking about actual dating. Like, we're pursuing this person.
What originally threw me off?
Not at this age.
What originally threw me off though, y'all was like, "Oh, he got to be in my my bracket to date me." Like, that's why I mean, like, you gotta have some kind of hustle with you, of course. You gotta have some kind of, but I don't care what you make, as long as you on your shit.
Yeah, but that's Stevie standards though. Like, I mean, you gotta accept mine too.
That's yourself for real.
Right, that's fair.
Like, the man don't care about how much money you make because we've been taught and bred that
to be the providers.
We gotta make sure everything is done. The women are taught to lean on us and to look for a provider and protector. Especially not taught that. We don't care how much you make.
Especially
you have to understand also but listen, also from the perspective of Diamond are two single parents. Also, you know, so all we know is get it out the mud. All we know is hustle. All we was dealt these hands, but we didn't have no choice but to be this quote unquote independent woman. So for me to handle some shit is second nature to me. It don't mean nothing to me because I've been handling this shit for almost 19 years now.
But here's the thing too. If I could just be frank, I'm not about to struggle and I got a man at home. I don't give a damn what anybody says.
I agree.
Like, no.
Back to what we saying.
I'm not getting on no food stamps or welfare, whatever the hell. Like, no.
But that's why we said that it's the man's job to do this type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I said I wanted to explain that. I definitely agree with you there. I can say that. I am going to be looking at my man for it.
I'll go by myself.
Yes.
Yes.
So this my thing about it, right? So I 100% agree with Bro. Like we don't care about how much the woman makes. We can care less about that. We looking for the cooking, the cleaning, the being a wife,
the upkeep of the house.
Like that's the type of stuff that we looking for. We don't care about how much money you make. The women are looking for the provider, the protector, stuff like that. So when I be watching certain stuff and they ask this question like, how much do the man have to make? And some people be like, some people say 50,000, some people say 6 figures. So, like just looking at it, you know, like I said, 3 years ago I wasn't even making $50,000, right? So now I'm doing very good for myself now.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm looking at women and they ask that question, like I'm looking at it, I can understand why they say like you have to make a certain amount of money, especially women that travel. Like G, I know she travel a lot. You know, especially doing international travel and stuff like that. Shit get very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that shit is very expensive. So I understand why women say that now. Just looking at like what my check was then compared to what my check is now, and understanding the bills and the everyday life that come with stuff. Like I can understand why women saying that. So that's why I'm not trying to get into an argument about it. Like I really want a legit number though, because you gotta understand everybody don't make 100,000. Like the regular person don't make
ain't nobody make.
$100,000. Ain't the regular person don't make $100,000. You know, that's why I want a legit number that a regular person, you know,
could actually reach. So that's why I was saying that what would be reachable for me is at least what I'm making. Now I would rather Dom would rather a man who makes more than I do, but I don't want to date a guy who makes less than what I make.
And we're
I'm
not about to act crazy.
I'm always about
we're not about to act crazy because if we saw a podcast
20,000 to me.
Hold on, man.
Go ahead.
We not about to act crazy because we saw a clip or something on Facebook and they had a man on there saying, "Yeah, man, I ain't dating no girl unless she makes 60." Y'all gonna get on his ass.
That's his preference. That's how I am. But that's the thing.
I promise you, I wouldn't.
But that's the thing. But you asked me though. Like you asked me, you asked G. Like that's just my preference. I'm just saying because of like Smiley said, the way. Wait, time out. I just want to clear the air, okay? I think that, you know, how I was raised, I was raised the same way that you guys were taught that men are the providers and so on. So that's why my choice, I don't want to be with a man who makes less than I already make, because what I'm making is enough to be able to take care of me and my children. So no, I'm saying I can't speak for the general public of women. I'm just saying that this is what my preference is. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I disagree with what you said. I was just making sure that I clear the air about that. So yeah, I agree with you guys, but I'm just saying, like, you know, when we start getting in general with stuff, you can't really say, because general people may have a different opinion than what I said. Like, I mean, even me saying that, I would be looking at my man crazy. Like, you know, that's something that most people are really willing to admit. But I will, because I expect my man to have a higher level of hustle than I do. I legit want to be the woman in the relationship. I don't want to be doing the work for me and for you in my relationship.
I 100% agree with you, dog. 100%. Like I said, I just wanted a number. Go ahead.
Not dating a woman that make $20,000 a motherfucking year.
Period. I 100% respect you for that, man. Absolutely. So if dude on a podcast get on there and say he's not,
I'll be the villain.
Nah, but think about this though. 20,000. That's like you dating a child.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, I made 21 when I was in high school working at the gift shop at the aquarium. No, I never seen a Walmart check before.
I never worked at Walmart.
I never worked at Walmart. I mean, no diss to people who have worked at Walmart.
Walmart don't pay good?
I don't know. I always see them complaining, trying to get $15 an hour. So I would assume that it would be less than that.
I'm be honest with you. Every job up here pay good. I don't know how. I forgot.
Well, the cost of living is much higher than it is down here too, though. So they have to at least compensate for that.
That's true. Walmart. I don't think it's that much of a different cost of living.
So most think about the female that check you out, right? Most of them make like 20 to 25 a year. Man.
Yeah. Wait, you saying that?
in khakis? 20 to 25. Well, you got me.
What is? But how much is $25,000 a year? Like how much is that? You got to calculate it down. How much is $25,000?
That's like $400 or $500. All right, so 500, 1 or whatever, 2,000. Let's go there. That's 22. You got an extra couple of weeks. Some goddamn money.
25,000 a year is worth $12 an hour.
Man, no way. That ain't real.
That's about right.
Why still make $12 an hour? Damn.
And then you looking at
you gotta think about it. Chick-fil-A start them off with goddamn 14.
But that used to be the standard for the bank. The bank was, and this was this was 5 years ago that I was at the bank. The entry level is $12. Well, it was $12, but as I was leaving, they bumped it up to 16. And the part that I liked more about it is that they made the package more accessible for women who would be out for maternity leave and stuff like that. Like it was 8 weeks opposed to only 6. And that includes if you chose to adopt, if you had a surrogate, if you actually had a birth of your own. So I think that was the lanyap that was really, really fair because one of the managers that I knew, she was actually adopting and she was able to get the maternity leave. And it wasn't just for the women though, for the men too. For when their wives were having babies, they got a chance to do the 8 weeks maternity leave to be with their wife and child.
So, Stevie, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Also, you working like Walmart and places like that.
But that's not Walmart. I mean, I never worked there before, so I don't really know.
They kind of restrict overtime. You feel me? So, like, once you get to like that overtime rate, if you ever pay attention, that's why they got self-checkout. You feel me? Like, niggas be like, oh, yeah, these got self-checkout for our convenience. Don't have it for that. So they don't spend more money.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get close
and I go stand in that line like, bitch, I don't work here.
Oh.
I know.
So even if you make it $12, you feel me, an hour, son, you're not gonna get that many hours.
But did y'all hear that they're about to take a lot of those self-checkout things away because from what they're saying, they're getting a lot of thefts, right? But
I'm taking my.
Don't say me. They come and look for
you. Nah, I gotta edit it up.
Oh man, no, don't, man.
I'm saying though, that's my employee discount. I'm working now. I gotta ring it up, right?
Man,
why?
That was a good topic though, because I always wanted to ask that like a serious question, like, is there a number that women expect? Because just me going up, like just seeing where I'm at, like I can understand why women would say these numbers. Because I would hear women say, you know, oh, he got to make 75, he got to make 100, he got to make yada yada yada. And that, like, when I wasn't making this type of money, I was like, man, y'all wilding, you know, yada yada yada. But after seeing this type of stuff, yeah, I understand why they saying this shit. I really do. I understand why they saying like you gotta make a certain number. Now when they talking about, you know, $150,000, $200,000,
right?
Like that, I was like, man, yeah, that's a little too much.
Yeah, I just feel like if she not making that or close to, she shouldn't expect him to make it either. You know, like
I got that question wrote down. G, I really do.
I want to make. I've never made under what my woman has ever made. Anybody I've ever dealt with, but I couldn't see myself making under $10,000 under what she made. You feel me? Like that just wouldn't work for me. And I'm gonna tell you why. The thing is, I've dealt with other females that did make a little bit less than me. I don't ever want to bring you here, and then you got to go back to here. You feel me? Like that. It messes with me. Maybe I got a little heart or something, but it messes with me.
And we don't, man. That's what you said.
what he's saying. Yeah.
I'm not bragging stuff, but I'm not about to take no. We're gonna go back to Walmart. I'm not about to take no Walmart woman to where I stay at. And then if we don't work out, then she back to where she back on Ardenwood. You feel me? Like I'm not trying to do that.
Lord Jesus.
Where's Arden? What you mean?
I stayed in Tall Timber. That's Tall Timber. I stayed in Tall Timber. What you got? What you got, bro? We've been out here for a minute. What you got?
We're gonna go on wrap it up. As I said, I got a job. I gotta go to next tomorrow. I'm clear 60. If anybody wanted to know. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Not 60, huh?
Y'all got something y'all want to close out with?
The Vikings are better.
I'll see y'all next Sunday.
You know what I always say? I'm gonna leave with my same saying: the man that sleeps on the floor can't fall out of bed. Y'all be easy.
A funny question or something?
Yeah, before we go, we gotta leave off something funny.
I'm just saying.
I got
one, but I want to save it for next.
What?
We'll save it.
Did you just tell me about holding out? Give me your all, damn it.
I'm gonna text y'all in the DM while I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
Well, big skull game.
Y'all.
I know. I miss us too, man.
Every fucking day. You feel me?
There he go.
Fuck them Eagles. Fly, die, Eagles, die.
It looked like you was reading something on the paper.
Die, Eagles, die.
All right, y'all.
We're in basketball right now.
All right.